Welcome back. We have just defeated Nemo after finding him, because, you know, that's the joke we were doing, weren't we? So let's see if we actually get the ending now. I think we will, because it feels like this was the end. It just feels odd that we still got enemies around. Anyway.
Do you see now, God? This is the power of demons, angels, and humans. A power that's much stronger than yours. The ties of our camaraderie. Lord Val!
Bye?
Mr. Vampire!
Where am I?
Celestia. Clearly.
Tyrant Valvatorez.
Who are you?
I mean, come on, it's God.
I am who you call God.
What does God want with me? Are you angry because we defeated Fear the Great?
What does God need with a starship?
The man you want to rescue must be terminated. You have done well, so I will postpone the extinction of the humans of Earth. But that man shall not be forgiven. He shall be executed.
Oh, so it's Old Testament God, right?
I see. So you called me out here just to tell me that?
Yes, but I also wanted to meet the first person to ever defeat the Fear the Great program.
I am honored to be called upon by God.
Tyrant Valvatorez, you shall not oppose me. Fear the Great has but a fraction of my full power.
Yeah, but we just need to level up a bit more and we'll be fine.
Hey, God, may I ask you something? Have you ever been slapped?
Oh my.
We will decide what happens in our world. We've worked too hard to simply obey your orders. There's more I'd like to say, but I'm a little busy here.
Indeed.
For today, I shall only strike you once. But if you try to interfere with our world again, you shan't get off so easy next time.
You dare to oppose the will of God?
Of course! After all, I am a demon. Now brace yourself, God, for you are about to learn what pain feels like.
My lord, are you okay?
Yes, just had a meeting with God. Slapped them in the face, you know, the usual.
Yes, I'm fine.
What happened?
We defied God.
Well, simply put, I gave God a beating.
What?
Though it is possible that that thing wasn't God.
That is true.
I would have expected much more from God.
Huh?
Anyway, who cares?
We do.
Take a look at that.
Looks like you were finally released by the persistent hands of God.
I had no choice. You guys have done too much for me. Valvatorez, you must have a lot of faith in Miss Artina.
Don't forget you're gonna be a Prinny dude.
What do you...
And you too, Miss Artina. You must have similar feelings towards him.
See, I've never actually seen in this, like, any reason those two actually are romantically interested in each other. Like, there's not been enough there for that. Triple dot. Alright. I mean, it's like other people have said they are, and they've sort of like, no, no, no. But it's like, but what? I haven't seen enough between them for them to actually be interested.
Trust between a demon and a human. Well, I guess it's between a demon and an angel now. It's something that's very hard to believe for someone who's only seen the ugliness of wars amongst humans like me.
Oh my.
Just one more time. I'll put my faith in this world again.
Just one?
Miss Artina, I don't know how many years it'll take me, but I will face my sins. And Valvatorez, I hope you'll guide me through it until my sins are paid off.
Sure, you've got it. I'll beat some sense into your head once you become a Prinny in Hades.
Yeah, I'll make sure to be ready for that.
Rascal, this is a job for you now.
Me?
Well, you have to reap his soul. You are death.
Who else? It's the Death's duty to send souls to Hades.
But I've never reaped a soul before.
Well, there comes a time when someone has to grow up a little, in some way.
You can do it, Mr. Emizel!
It's time for your moment to mature.
Yeah, just be confident, but don't cut off any weird parts.
Alright, ruin the scene a bit.
Emizel, please.
Okay, I'll do it. Judge Nemo, your life ended a long time ago. As death, I will reap your soul.
Thanks.
In the name of Death Emizel, I hereby sunder thy soul from this life.
Judge Nemo, I'll see you in Hades.
Dude.
Finally, the worlds were saved by the hands of the rebels from Hades, led by tyrant Valvatorez. Valvatorez, Fenrich, Fuka Kazamatsuri, Emizel, Desco, Artina. The names of these 6 heroes who saved the worlds were engraved into history to be taught for generations to come. On a side note, when Emizel was appointed to the position of Netherworld President, the name of President Axel was completely removed from public records and was forever sealed away in the darkness of history.
Oh dear. Is that it? Is that the credits? Are we finally done with Disgaea 4? And everyone gets sardines from the looks of it. It's quite lovely. It's quite lovely. Yeah. I have to say, I really enjoyed Disgaea 4. Like, Disgaea 3 has been my favourite throughout me playing the Disgaea games. Like, even playing Disgaea 5, it's like, no, I still like Disgaea 3 more. It would take a lot more than this for me to reevaluate things. It's like, nah, I honestly think Disgaea 4 is my favourite Disgaea. What are they doing on the dragons? What are you doing, Fenrich? Why are you on, like, one of your thingies? What are they actually called? I can't remember. I don't know. But yeah, stuff was a bit more challenging in this, but it was challenging in a, like, it didn't feel like I was being cheated or anything like that. Like previous Disgaeas, I felt like, oh, it's just a difficulty spike. It's like, here it's more, you can do the stuff with what you have, if you just think a little, which sometimes I need to do that a bit more, but then I wouldn't be a twit, so, you know, that's how these things work. Like, the last level, it's like, I like that, because it was like, I know I can get this guy, I know I can defeat him if I put my mind to it. I didn't expect to actually just win by taking him out, and then the rest would just still be there. It's like, oh, that was a bit wrong in my head. Why did the Prinnies have P on their hat? I know it's for Prinny, but shouldn't it match Fuka's? I don't know. But we are planning on going into post-game as well in this one, unlike others. Not completely, I don't think. It depends. We'll see. It's like I'm pressed for time at the moment because I'm currently moving. I'll explain that in some other video at some point. Probably on the other channel. I don't know. It's probably already been explained. I don't know. Simple as that. But basically, yeah, I'm moving. So I've got to sort a lot of stuff. So it just depends what happens around there. Plus I've got to record another game and we've got Mega Dimension to do as well. There's Desco. I think Desco is partly the reason why I enjoy this game so much. Desco is amazing. Fantastic character. Just lovable as a final boss. I mean, look there. She's just having a lovely glass of wine. Lovely. I don't know why she's collecting all this money and trophies, etc. But, you know, Desco, she's good. But yeah, post-game, mainly because Nisa's in the post-game, which was the entire point of us doing the Disgaea games. Don't know why I stuttered on that. It was kind of strange. Also, if this actually, like, these credits end and the the post-game content starts up, I will have ended the part, so it may just end sort of abruptly after the credits, and the next part will start abruptly into the post-game. That sort of thing. Don't know. Just depends how they've done it. Oh dear. I'd look out, Axel. Coming right for you. You are screwed. But yeah. I think it's generally obvious that I really enjoyed this one. Really did. Really did. And now we just wait for the original Disgaea as well to be remade, and then we can go on to D2, and then we can go on to the other things, like the Prinny games. I want to do them as well. They're just spread out. There's a little robot there. Strange. He did become a Prinny. A red Prinny. He's still looking at the moon, looking like he wants to destroy it, though. That's kind of bad. We shouldn't let him do that. We should put a stop to that and say, no! No, destroy the moon, Prinny. Bad Prinny dude. Dude, Prinny, bad dude. Dude, Prinny, bad dude. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm generally... Oh, there they are. It's so nice. It's so nice to see them. I love those guys. Also felt like Fenrich was a bit underdeveloped, if anything, though. Out of all of them, Fenrich was the one who was sort of like... feels like he had more going on. He really did. Like, it felt like he had a secret halfway through the story, and he didn't really expand on it. Dunno. Finn.
Hello, Mr. Vampire.
Hello.
Hey, what is it?
Oh, he actually said it a bit weirdly, didn't he?
Oh, I just felt like we haven't really had a chance to talk yet. I knew you were that vampire from back then, but I was too focused on my task and...
It's fine. I actually still can't believe that you're the same Artina. Who would have thought that pure-hearted Artina would have become a money-grubbing woman?
Oh, please, give me a break. I told you I wasn't collecting all that money because I wanted to.
I know, but I can't help it after seeing all the excitement in your eyes when you were talking about money.
Mr. Vampire, you've gotten a little mean.
She's got a properly playful voice on now, hasn't she?
Calling a demon mean, huh? Your fearless attitude towards demons hasn't changed. Ah, you really are, Artina.
Mr. Vampire, I wanted to apologize to you.
Apologize?
Yes, to keep the promise you made to me, you continued to forbid yourself from drinking human blood. As a result, you lost your power and fell to Hades. I don't know how to express how sorry I am.
Yes, but due to this, he was able to save the world.
You don't need to apologize. I only did that because I made the promise.
Plus, I kept worrying about Judge Nemo, while you suffered the whole time because of that promise. As Mr. Werewolf said, I'm just a hypocrite.
Think whatever you like, but doing something is always better than not doing anything.
Indeed.
Plus, by falling to Hades, I discovered sardines, a great source of nutrition. Actually, I should be thanking you for that.
Oh dear.
Oh, Mr. Vampire, I'm trying to be serious right now.
I'm being serious too.
Yeah, and that's what's troubling.
You really are Mr. Weirdo. I'm glad we got to meet again.
Likewise. Now I finally get to keep the promise I made back then.
Yes, I ended up making you wait 400 years.
Right. As I promised, I shall only quench my thirst after I take you down to the depths of despair. Now, how shall I go about this? This will be most interesting.
No, there's no need to do that to me.
She never reached the depths of despair.
What do you mean by that?
I've already seen the depths of despair.
Oh, I see.
When you were dragged inside of Fear the Great, I thought I had lost you. Your death. My knees were trembling with fear just thinking about it. All I could do was stand there, trying not to scream out loud.
So therefore he can take your blood now, alright.
Artina.
You have kept your promise. Now go ahead. Take my blood. And please regain your power, Tyrant Valvatorez, my Mr. Vampire.
That's it for the CG? He's not in it. Oh, now we're finished. Alright, you can't have two fins, that just feels weird.